I'm super excited today. We have Kestrin Pantera and Sam Littlefield, the creators, stars, writers, producers of the film Mother's Little Helpers. First of all, congratulations on such an incredible film. Now, I know it's based on a true story, but I kind of want to hear how everything came together for you and how you started to put the pieces together with your cast.
When I first came up with the idea, it was because I was experiencing the loss of a parent, and I have an amazing, wonderful family, with extended family, with the funniest, smartest people I've ever met. And one of the things I learned from that experience is when you get the smartest, funniest people that you've ever met, no matter what situation you put them in, any tragedy can be peppered with moments of comedy. And in 2015, I found in a diary, like, all the characters' names and their relationships. And it took a while until New Year's 2018, when I was hanging out in the kitchen with Brita and Sam and was like, you guys, let's make a movie. And Brita and Milana were both booked on big TV shows, and we're like, I can shoot until February 1st, but I can't go out for pilot season. So if you want to make something, I can make whatever. And I was like, great, let's make a feature. I got it. And everyone, and it was right after Brita's dad had died, and then I introduced her, or Sam, she already knew Sam, but Sam's dad had died, and like everyone went through the same isolation and insane hole of being with your adult siblings, being in your childhood home, being with your boomer parent, losing it, and also falling in love, and, you know, phone calls being a pipeline to the outside world or being your absolute downfall. And it was just amazing that they were all friends of mine. They were all people who I was so impressed by their acting that I was really afraid to ask them to be in the movie, because I thought, like, oh my God, they're really good. I don't know if they're gonna want to, like, and it was just the biggest honor when Sam said yes, and when Melanie and Brita and Milana and Dave Ginsoli and Tara and everyone, when they said yes, it was like Christmas. It was like a miracle.
Well, and here, just to piggyback on that, you know, I mean, I think everybody that's been involved in this film has just really found it to be such an incredible celebration. Kestrin has this awesome traveling RV karaoke bus that goes around, and it's like this vortex of joy where you just jump on and you're suddenly like transported to a karaoke wonderland. But that was kind of the feeling of the entire thing. And while we were still telling the story about grief, we've just had so many amazing moments of just joy at South by Southwest, and putting this film out now, and going to Outfest, and all of these different things. And that's really a testament to Kestrin's character and the way that she kind of decides to run a show. And we're all, I mean, like, who knew? Like, we're like 2 years down the line, and we all still like love each other and laugh, and we're a family. And I think that the film right now has the opportunity to kind of give that to people in this like very, very weird moment where you don't know where to look to and you don't know where to find comfort. I think that our film has the chance to possibly, maybe, perhaps, do that, and I'm really excited about that part.
What kind of message do you think this movie gives off? What do you want to leave with viewers or with people who are watching the interview? What do you really want them to know that went into the heart of making this movie?
I don't know, I guess the testament to generosity of spirit, and this was such a collaboration and a meeting of so many minds, and our egos can flare up so easily, and we can, you know, this is mine, or I did it. But when you really just try and look at, you know, I mean, we're all going through this thing together right now. I mean, every single person on the planet is living through this experience, and I think that if we can take a lesson from, you know, what it is we made and how we made it, and what the story ended up being, you know, it's a collective celebration of humanity and mortality, and I guess that's what I would hope for.
What I would hope for is you know, I think in this quarantine situation, everyone feels like they lost something that they really wanted that was really special to them, be it a job or a person that they love or an opportunity, right? And I remember when we were like, oh, we're gonna roll out in theaters in LA and like, you know, be in New York and some theater, you know, all over the country. And then when that went away, it felt really hard and personal. I was like, this is the least personal thing that's ever happened, like in human history, you know, for at least the last 1,000 years. Like, this is not just us. We are lucky. I mean, the four of us, like, we're fine. This is so much bigger than us. And there has never been a moment where we're more united in being isolated and losing something that really matters to us. So that's what I would say is, like, to everyone out there who feels like it's just you. I mean, I know that there are bigger and bigger and bigger, harder situations that I could never even imagine or speak to that are going on right now. But man, like, if you're giving up something that feels really important to you, know that you're not alone.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both for joining us today. Mother's Little Helpers is on demand May 5th. Make sure you check it out. You'll love it. Thank you, Kestrin. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.